afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Activated Journeys. I'm your host, Tia Nicole, and today we have a special guest. His name is Keyon Clinton. He's the CEO of the 1% Better Nation Fitness Group. So, how you doing today?
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Look forward to the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show.
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready.
Okay, so, how did you become a fitness trainer, and what made you decide to go into this journey?
Yeah, so in 2017, at first it was, I got out the shower and I was displeased with what I saw. For the struggle first year I was a complete failure. I didn't know what I was doing, and I finally found a trainer, somebody I liked, who taught me about nutrition and how to properly exercise, and I'm 55 pounds in 4 months, and then it was like, let me get and do something extreme. I'm an extremist. So I started this bodybuilding journey out of the blue, and because I thought they looked very well. So I say, well, if they can do it, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So got this crazy transformation. I got on stage, second place for my very first show, which was pretty impressive in that world. Fell in love with the lifestyle. Fell in love with looking better, feeling better, eating better. And then after that, so many people start flooding my DMs with questions. Hey, do you train? Can you help me with nutrition? Can you help me with training? And it was like it was a force. You know, when people see you do something, they want to know how you did it. And then if you do it very well, they want you to teach them the way. So
absolutely.
After I just changed my lifestyle, it inspired other people to change theirs. And that's how I began this fitness journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. So you're also like a speaker. I did a little bit of research.
Absolutely.
You're speaking. You're an author. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so I'm an execution coach. You know, I specialize in executing. So I'm an international award-winning speaker as well as a best-selling author. And again, I'm the extremist. So if I want to do something, I want to be the best at it, or at least one of the best. That's my goal. So God told me that speaking was what I was supposed to do, and I've been away from it for so long because a lot of people don't move into their purpose right away. But I realized that every time I spoke, people would listen to me. And I feel like, well, if people are going to listen to you, they might as well pay you as well, right? So I got the best of both worlds. So I've been able to travel the world and tell them about my story, you know, growing up from 40205, which is one of the most dangerous zip codes in America, and taking that pain and struggle and using it as fuel to do something positive in the community and become a role model to so many young kids who grew up not only in my community, but in other communities over the world, that, you know, no matter how dark your past is, you can make your future as bright as you want it to be by getting 1% better every single day. So that's my message to the young folks out there.
Okay, so back to the training.
Yes.
So what type of training do you do?
Yes.
Everybody's different.
Everybody is different. So I'm all about high energy, you know, high intense interval training, because it's fast acting, 2, it gets the heart rate moving, and then 3, it gets you exhausted. You know, I like people to be exhausted when they walk off the field or walk out of the gym training with me, because I tell people, if you come into the gym and you can just leave and go on about your day, you didn't work out hard enough. So
you hear that, guys, right?
A few of the exercises I like to do. Full body, you know, I like to keep everything engaged, and the reason why is because, number one, tension is everything on the body. You know, if you got the body in full tension, that means everything is getting activated. And a lot of people come to me and say, hey, Keyon, I want to change the way that I look. Now, as a bodybuilder, I specialize in sculpting and transformation. In order to do that, there's certain ways of training and there's a certain style you must do. So that's why tension is very important. So I'm going to take you through a couple exercises that I want you to do today, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So the very first one we're going to do, it's a simple one, but I like to add tension to it. It's called jabs, which I'm sure most people are familiar with jabs, right? Most people are standing up doing jabs. But what I like to do is I like us to get into a nice crunch, squatted position, and while we're jabbing, we're turning our body. On top of that, we're keeping that core engaged, and with you keeping that core engaged, then we're gonna move our feet as well. So while you're doing it, I'm gonna have you do that for like another 10 seconds. As you all can see, her arms are moving, her back is twisting, her core's engaged, and by her moving those feet, her quads, hams, and her glutes are activated. All right, great job right there. Now again, full body burn from simple jabs, which most people wouldn't think you can get a full body burn from doing jabs. But because I specialize in sculpting everything, that's one of the exercises I like to do. That's number one. Number two, now I'm gonna have you get on the ground for me.
Get on the ground.
I'm gonna we're gonna get on the ground today.
Okay.
I will put her to work, y'all. Okay. So we're gonna get on the ground. We're gonna do some crunches. we're gonna do some crunches. And again, it's all about activation. So as we're doing these crunches here, we're gonna have you lay straight on your back. And we're gonna lift your legs up for me. Yep. Bring your knees in, just like that. And now when you're crunching, instead of doing a regular crunch, I'm gonna have you reach all the way up as high as you can every time you crunch. So give me about 7 to 8 up. Crunching. Now as you can see, now her body is giving a full extension. Again, activating not only the core, but her legs as well. Let me turn that way. Perfect. So they can see. Yep, so we're doing it. Absolutely. Now, as you can see, her entire body is moving. So we're not just engaging that core, but we're still working those arms, we're still working those legs, we're keeping those hamstrings and those thighs activated. Great job. Great job. She's doing a great job over here. She's doing a great job over here.
I didn't know if I was going to make it. I like her so much, so I'm like, absolutely. I heard about the boot camp that you had yesterday, absolutely. How crazy it was. I'm just like, ooh, Lord.
High intense. And my thing is, you know, there's different genres of fitness. You know, all of them are beneficial for whatever they're supposed to be beneficial for. But for me, I'm not a runner. I'm not the type of guy that's going to run 10, 20 miles. That's not my thing. I'll rather.
You weren't in track in high school.
Not at all. Not at all. You know, I was just a start for running back. You know, so I learned in high intense interval training for me works better. So I'll rather spend 45 minutes to an hour doing multiple things, moving my body and pushing it so that at one I can tone up instead of just losing the weight. Because I believe when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you produce better results in life. So this is what I try to get people into doing. So, you know, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do one more exercise. You know, I'm not gonna let her get off that easy.
One more.
I'm not gonna let her get off that easy. So these here, I call them advanced jumping jacks. So the regular jumping jacks, as we know, here, but for the advanced, we're gonna take them in, out, in, out. So we're gonna go ahead and have you do some of these real quick. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, as you can see again, arms are activated, so that core is engaged. Her jacking those legs, she's hitting those calves, those hamstrings again, and those quads. And that back is getting activated as well. So great job right there, Tia. The way that I train, I want you to hit everything. So now when you leave the field or the gym, you're like, man, I didn't even know I worked my back today.
Right.
But you worked your back. So, and it's all fun. It's all high intense, because one thing about fitness is, when people think about fitness, it is not the most joyful thought in the world, right? Fitness is thought really about pain, struggle, and this is one of the #1 reasons why most people don't stick with it.
Yeah.
And I've learned, let's make fitness fun. Let's do it in a group with people who are like-minded individuals who are on the same fitness journey as you.
I agree with that. Like for me, for instance, like I like to work out, but I need to be motivated. I can do it for a little bit on my own. Then I'm like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm kind of tired. I don't know. I need some motivation. So what better way to do it? And you're with a class.
Absolutely.
You have everybody, you know, motivating you on, and you got your coach,
you
know, hitting hard and motivating you on. So tell me a little bit about like the eating and the nutrition plan. So I think that's people's most problem, biggest problem, I should say. The eating, what you're eating is 80% I hear, and 20% is the working out and the fitness. I don't know if that's accurate, but just did a little research.
That's what people say. I'm gonna correct them on that. I believe it's eating is 100% and working out is 100% and sleep is 100%. There's no 80-20 here. At the end of the day, when you understand the combination of all three of these things, each and every one of them are very important. Nutrition is important because it's the fuel. Exercise is important because it's the maintenance of the body. Sleeping is important because it's the recovery. You need all three of those things for a proper transformation and to stay consistent over a long time period, right? This is where a lot of the 80-20 thing has become an easier way to let people think you can cheat and get away with things. That's not my mindset. My mindset is 1% better. That means you're going to give me full effort every day, but your full effort. If you gave me 60%, but that was all you had, I'm fine with that. So in terms of nutrition, nutrition is fuel. If you want to gain weight, you got to eat right. If you want to lose weight, you got to eat right. If you want to build muscle, you got to eat right. Ladies, if you want to tone the butt and lose the stomach, you got to eat right, okay? So again, nutrition is everything. You cannot out-train a bad diet. I've done it for 2 years. It don't work. I went to the gym 6 days a week, ate whatever I want. I look the same for 2 years. And I see so many guys in the gym. 1 year later, look the same. That only shows me that your nutrition is bad. I I was able to lose 55 pounds in 4 months, not because I spent 3 4 hours in the gym, although that aided me. I was able to get on a nutritional plan that it stripped so much from me. And this is what I say. I'm a nutritionist, so I got my certification in nutrition as well, because I tell my clients 30 days is all I need for transformation for me. Most people say it takes 12 weeks. Not over here in the women's but
you guys hear
right
that?
here, we
Not over here, 30 days.
30 days. And that's how I like to train people. But the nutrition is everything. When that's not right, the training won't be right because you'll be sluggish. Even in your business, you can't work 8 to 10 hours because you start getting tired.
Yeah.
Your metabolism is working too hard. It's just like bad fuel. It's just like if they change your oil and they put bad oil in your car, your engine is not going to lock up.
Makes sense.
That's how nutrition is. Absolutely. So
what are some of the things people should be eating?
Yes. So depending on what your goals are, if you're trying to lose weight, you want to make sure you got some good proteins, good fish, turkey, if you can, good seafood for a lot of people. Eggs are a great source of protein as well. So also, if you're trying to gain weight, bread. I know a lot of people think, oh my God, I love bread. Listen, I strip you from bread. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're training with me, you will not be eating bread. Just thought I'd let you know that right now. Bread is not your friend for a couple of reasons. It's very high in carbs, it's very high in calories, but it's harder to break down through that digestion system.
I see.
So that's one of the issues why I take away from bread. But there are complex carbs that are very good for you. Brown rice, sweet potatoes, corn, things of these natures that go into the bloodstream and into the body and do what you want it to do. So, I always put my clients on the first 30 days, everybody goes on a very strict diet. And I need to know these 30 days if you have a slow or fast metabolism. These things are very key. Most people got a fast metabolism. It's a gift and a curse because they can gain weight and lose weight just as fast. And this is how they like, well, I've lost a lot of weight, but I gained 30, 40 pounds over these last 2 months. I don't know how. It's because your metabolism is very fast. So, nutrition is very important. If you need help, I tell people, let the experts do what the experts do. Do not spend 2, 3 years trying to figure it out. When you can hire somebody like me, we can get it done in 3 4 months. That's how I look at it. But I also teach you about the lifestyle after you make your transformation. How do you transition back into eating regularly, right? Eating, because you can indulge in something, just not as frequent. It's very rare that I indulge in the food. I love cheeseburgers, I love pizza, but I eat it maybe once a month. But I'm gonna burn it off so quickly because of the consistency.
You're not eating it as much.
Exactly, and that's it. So you're eating to live. I always tell my clients, remember, you're eating to live. You're not eating
not living to eat.
Exactly right. So that's it right there. But nutrition is everything. And depending on the regimen you're on, food-wise, it'll determine how you look as well as how you feel. Yes.
So what is some of the biggest challenges that you hear from your clients?
That's a good question. Great question right there. Number one is the nutrition. Most people don't know what to eat. They have no idea. That's number one. A second thing is properly exercising. People go to the gym, don't know what they're doing. They don't know what the machines are working. They just feel pain in somewhere and feel like I worked hard. You really didn't. You probably hurt yourself. And again, I said proper food is everything. Posture is everything. This is what I learned in bodybuilding. A lot of guys walk around and their posture is right. This is why we pose, because it's about your posture. So you get a right posture physique from properly lifting weight. Most people lift and exercise very incorrectly. One, it leads to long-term issues, higher risk for injuries, which we all don't want, but a lot of people hurt themselves because they're not lifting right. Guys, don't get the Superman syndrome. If you go in the gym, it's like you can lift everything. It's okay.
I see it all the time.
Lift what you can, right? But I've learned that's another one too, is just incorrectly knowing how to actually exercise. And then another thing too is like starting and stopping has been something that I found common across a lot of people. Hey, I started years ago, I lost motivation, and then I stopped. This is a lifestyle. Again, it's a lifestyle where one of the reasons why I love exercising, it's one of the few relationships that everything you put in, you will get out. That's it. Whatever you put into this lifestyle, you're gonna get out. You can't get
that makes
10% and think you're gonna get 20. That's not how exercising works. If you
That's not
give
how life
100,
works.
that's not how you right. If you give 100%, you'll get 100% back. So, one of the things that I always do with my clients, I say, listen, I don't train you for the gym, I train you for life. So we're gonna build a relationship. I'm gonna hold you accountable.
that.
You're gonna check in with me every week. I'm gonna see how you're feeling mentally, because these are the things that X factors are very important. External factors are very important. How are you feeling? How's your business going? How's life going? How's your family doing? If you're having a bad issue, you're having an issue at home, you don't feel like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Right? If your job, you had a bad day, you don't feel like going. But if you got a coach that's checking in on you, if you have a coach that's making sure you're good, that's encouraging, motivating you, and giving you a word to get your butt to that gym, then you got a good coach right there, right? So, that's what I mean by lifestyle. Everything is important on your fitness journey, because it's not just about what you eat, how you live. It's about what you listen to. It's about what you're watching, and about who you're around. My friends know Keyon the type, he's going to the gym. So when they get around me, they're going to ask me health questions and all that. And it's great, because they know they need that help. But if I had friends who didn't care about the gym or didn't care about healthy living, they wouldn't care about me going to the gym. They probably wouldn't have encouraged my journey.
Exactly.
And when I got tired and like, I don't know if I want to keep going, who do I have to encourage me? This is why you got to get around the right people to help you go ahead and keep pushing along the way. And that's one of the reasons why people stop. They get unmotivated. And there's nobody else to motivate them to keep going and keep pushing. So, yeah.
Most definitely.
Yep.
So, I see that you have like some fitness gear.
Yes, absolutely.
So, did you want to show some of your pieces?
Yes, I would love to show some of my pieces. Let me show you all some of these right now.
All right, everybody. Switching gears. So, the 1% Better Nation, he does have a clothing line. So we have some fitness gear that he wants to talk about, that he's going to show off. He has a few things here that he has on display.
Absolutely. So listen, ain't no point of just saying you're getting 1% better without looking like you're 1% better. That's how when you look good, you feel good, you produce better results in life. So I do want to take you all just through a couple pieces that are really hot for us right now, really going well for us this summer. These are a couple of our heavy hitters here. So we got the black and gold sets here. Biker shorts, ladies love biker shorts, so I had to make sure we got some of those with the matching tank top here as well. And this is another one for my ladies who love the sports bra tank top outfit, the Razorbacks. And this one here, this is one of our heavy hitters here with the lime green, the neon green with the gold biker shorts as well. So ladies, you're looking good and you're in style. Absolutely, a good comfortable fit here for those who are interested. And we changed the top up with a crop top for this one here. I know you ladies love your crop tops, right? That sun is out, you want to show that stomach off. But you got to come to the 1% Better Nation first. Absolutely. So we're building the bodies over here, and we're making sure that you got a chance to show it off. And then as Tia is showing you all, these are traditional 1% Better t-shirts here. When you put these clothes on, you feel like getting 1% better. Something about you and your mindset say, hey, I have to do more, whether it's in the gym, whether it's at work, whether it's with your family, whatever it is, you feel like I have to get 1% better. So that's what our apparel is like right now. It's going very well. We sold out of most of the stuff, so we only got a couple pieces left. Grateful to say that. And now we're working on the fall collection. I'll be dropping some real soon. Next month, we're not only coming out with the fall selection, we're actually coming out with our kids' clothing too. So I'm super excited about that.
Sweet.
Yes. So I've been getting so many questions, and so many people in the 1% Better Nation, they have children. So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? September is my birthday month. I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna drop a kid clothing selection for the 1% Better Nation.
So what about the guys?
So yes, we have plenty of guy clothing, crew necks, hoodies. We're coming out with tanks for the guys. We're coming out with button-up shirts and polos for the fall collection as well. So whether you're doing a presentation, whether you're at work, whether you're doing something serious, because it's not just about working out. It's about feeling good and getting 1% better every single day. So the clothing that we're going to have is going to be a luxury, affordable brand for those who live everyday living. That's what it's all about.
Represents the nation.
Yes, absolutely. So that's what we have to offer, and everything has been going well. I'm grateful for everybody that supported me, and everybody investing into that vision of getting 1% better. It's not the Keyon, it's everybody's brand when you adopt it. So that's what it's all about.
Okay, so we talked about some of the fitness goals that
Yes.
people have, the nutrition,
Yep.
some of the workouts that we do. We talked about some of the gear.
Yes.
So after all of that, how do people get in contact with
Yes,
you?
great question. So listen, you all can follow me on all social media at Keyon Clinton, KeyonClinton. That's Keyon Clinton. You also can follow us at 1% Better Nation on Instagram as well, and 1% Better Nation on Facebook. And for those of you who love websites like I do, you type in virtualgym.get1percentbetter.com, and that's how you join the 1% Better Nation. That's how you get the apparel. That's how you show us that you have adopted the mindset. And we are in 20 different states already. We're in 4 different countries. So listen, wherever you are, we would love for you to be one of the 1% Better brand ambassadors. So that's how you can get in contact with us.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that
Absolutely.
information.
Yes.
That's all we have time for today. Stay tuned to see what's coming up next week on Activated Journeys. I'm your host, Tia Nicole. Good night, everybody.